morning everyone, Kate here from Faith, Hope and Laundry. Today I wanted to do a slightly different recipe with you. So today we're going to be making homemade laundry detergent. Now people make this for many different reasons. Some people like the fact that it's potentially more environmentally friendly. And they know what's going into the product that they're making rather than buying a shop bought product. Some people are doing it for cost effectiveness. This recipe that I'm going to be making is a liquid laundry detergent, and yeah, I think overall it will end up being more cost effective than a shop bought product. But for me, I just am curious to know how to make it, how to make something from scratch. I have looked at many homemade laundry detergent recipes over the last few days, and I've decided what I'm going to put into my own product. I'm going to use this laundry liquid over the weekend. It's Saturday here today, and I will do a few loads of laundry and just see how it turns out, see what my verdict is, and I will share it with you. So my main degreasing component is going to be the Sunlight soap. This is the laundry soap that you can buy in New Zealand. If you are in another country, for example the United States or the UK, then you would probably be buying something like Fell's Naphtha, or a Castile type soap is also what other people use in their homemade laundry liquids. But yeah, this is a great degreaser generally. It says on the back that it is a pre-treater. It's ideal for removing stains, great for treating stains on collars and cuffs, makeup, perspiration. It can be used on woolens and delicates. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grate one whole bar of the Sunlight soap. This just needs to be broken down to a finer powder or small chunks. You could actually use the grating attachment as well, and we're going to melt it all down. So now that I've got my soap bar, my laundry soap bar all ground up, I have got a pot of water here which has got 2 litres of water in it, 8 cups of water, and we're just going to dissolve some ingredients into here now. So I'm going to pop my grated soap bar in there. I've got Epsom salt here, but you could use any kind of coarse salt that you can find. And I'm going to put half a cup of Epsom salt into this mixture. Epsom salts soften the water, and it also binds with the fabric that it's cleaning, which brings about a brighter colour, and it helps to eliminate detergent buildup. And then I've got washing soda crystals, half a cup of this as well. Washing soda has been used for years. It was used by our grandmothers, our grandparents back in the olden days. It's a great natural fabric softener, and it cleans cottons and woolens really, really well. It lifts out grease and perspiration, and it softens the water. You can actually make your own washing soda if you didn't have any at home. So washing soda is a byproduct of baking soda that has been cooked over a long period of time. So if you pour baking soda onto a large tray and just spread it out evenly, and then pop it into a oven at 200 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes to 1 hour, take the tray from the oven and allow it to cool, and then you have washing soda as the product at the end. I'm now going to stir this over a low to medium heat until all of the salt in the washing soda and the sunlight soap has dissolved. I actually ended up getting my hand blender out as well, just to get the final amount of soap to be dissolved. This is what the final mixture looks like here. As you can see, everything has dissolved. There's no clumps of the soap anymore, and the mixture has ever so slightly thickened. I have let this mixture cool for about half an hour, and I'm now going to add in half a cup of baking soda. Baking soda is a natural deodorizer, so it's great, for taking away those smells in your washing, and it also has great antifungal, antibacterial, and antiseptic properties. So this mixture has the baking soda in it now, and it's just cooled down a little bit. So I've got a big jar here. This is about a gallon size jar, which is the equivalent of 3,700 mils approximately. So I'm going to put this mixture into here. And then into this mixture, we're just going to finish it off. So I'm going to put some more cold water into here to get it to almost the gallon mark. Now, one product I have decided to exclude from my homemade laundry detergent is borax. You can do your own research into this, but borax is very alkaline, and it is actually used in food additives. It is the E number E285, but it has been banned in food products in a number of countries. It can irritate your skin and eyes and other things, so I just decided to leave it out. And then into this mixture, I'm going to put half a cup of oxygen action. This is a natural alternative to chlorine bleach. It brightens your clothes, it helps to remove stains, it's great for colours as well as whites, and it also disinfects clothing, from any bacteria that might be on there. And then if you want to at this point, you can put some essential oils into it. I'm going to put about 15 drops of tea tree oil and 15 drops of lavender oil into here. So this is what it looks like when it has all cooled down. You can see that it's separated. We've got this, clear liquid down the bottom, and then the top half has separated into, all of the products that were put into there. This is normal. When you buy a shop bought product, it's got additives in there that make everything just all stick together, so you don't get this separation with the liquid. But all we're going to do to make it usable is just stir it around again, or give the bottle a good shake, whatever container you've got it in, and then this product is usable again. So let's try this homemade laundry detergent out. I'm going to start with a blanket here that my dog has been sleeping on. So it smells, a bit musty and dog-like. So we'll see if the liquid detergent, takes away the smell and cleans it well. Now, a couple of disclaimers here for you. When you are choosing what cycle to put your machine onto, that you would choose something that is not on absolute cold. My machine automatically just chooses 40 degrees. That's an everyday wash for my machine. So I would suggest that you have it on either 30 or 40 degrees, just so that the soap and everything that is in the product is actually going to wash out properly from the pipes of the washing machine, and that it won't, clog up and get stuck in there. It would also be a good idea to run your machine through a hot wash probably every fortnight or monthly, just to make sure that the pipes are getting really well cleaned out with that hot water. And also it is worth noting that if you have a washing machine, and especially if it has a warranty still on it, if you're using these homemade detergents, then I'm pretty sure that you would find if you have a problem with your machine, your warranty is going to be null and void. And you can see that this is a very low sudsing formula. So let's talk about my verdict at the end of this weekend after doing a smelly blanket that my dog had been sleeping on. And then also I did a load of dark coloured clothes, which included towels and my work uniform and, some of the kids' socks and other bits and pieces. And then I also did a woolens load, so a delicate wash of 2 woolen cardigans. I was actually quite impressed with the turnout of my blanket that the dog had been sleeping on. It was super soft to touch, and this was just drying it. I didn't put it into the dryer. But most off, I noticed that, the dog smell had completely gone. It was bright. There was one little mark that didn't come off, but yeah, maybe that wouldn't have come off even if I had used a normal laundry powder. So overall, I was really happy with the dog blanket that I washed. The other items that went in the dark wash, they smelt clean. The smell was very much like the Sunlight soap that I used, which to me, I guess I'm just not used to that kind of smell, that really soapy smell. But I guess you would just get used to that if you were using this every day. I do feel like you would need to put more essential oils either into the laundry detergent mixture and put it into the actual machine dispenser where you would put fabric softener, just so that you got a bit more of the essential oil smell. I thought the brightness of the colours of my clothes were just very similar to what they would be if I washed them in a shop bought laundry detergent. Certainly the woolens were great. There was no residual soap suds on the woolen products. I was a little worried that possibly the soap flakes might have stuck to the woolen jumper that I washed, in particular the dark coloured jumper, but there was nothing left on it, no residue left on it, which was great. And then let's talk about cost. After adding up all of the items and breaking it down into half cup measurements, this is in New Zealand cents, but for a third of a cup of the laundry detergent, which is what is recommended you would be using, it came in at not even 1 cent per wash. And the amount of laundry detergent that I made up supposedly would get about 47 to 50 loads out of that gallon. So this is an extremely cost-effective way of washing your laundry if you chose to do this long term. I hope this video has helped someone. It was fun and interesting to do it over the weekend while I had a bit of time. I will link the recipe that I used and the tweaks that I made. And I hope that everybody has a great week. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.